celebrity limo driver, Big Will.
What's up,
Eastside's finest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
How you been?
Been doing good. Doing good, yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot going on now, I see.
Yeah, man. We're trying to get a little branding going right now. Yep, get a branding going.
Last time I really seen you was like, what was it, 2012?
Yeah, a little while back.
Pool party?
Yeah. A little homecoming for you, boy.
Yeah.
A little homecoming.
Yeah, you touched my hand with a little something.
Yeah. You know, you got to, man. You got to do that, man.
Yeah.
You got to do that. We were solid in the beginning anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody got their path they take, so when you said you was home, boy, I had to pull up on you.
Man, I appreciate that too.
Pull up on you.
I'm pulling up on you.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Appreciate
it. It's the Leylo show, man. So welcome to the Leylo show, bro.
Yeah. Glad you had me, man.
So tell me, how did you get into limo driving? What year?
Man, it was 96. So what happened, man? I went to college, went to Kentucky State University. Mm-hmm. That was in 95. You know, we graduated in 95. So, man, I got in a little trouble out there. You know, pretty much got kicked out of school. Mm-hmm. So when I came home, man, everybody was doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So in 96, the Olympics came that next year. So my mom had met this guy, King George. He had an Ultra Demont limousine up in Gwinnett. It's a Jamaican cat. He had every limo you could think of. So we ended up getting about 2 limos, a van, and a Mercedes. So we did the Olympics, because that's when it was hot. Everybody was coming in town, so we got a lot of contracts from doing the 96 Olympics in Atlanta. So that's pretty much how I got in, man. I got the game from my mama about the limousines, man. Yeah.
You got any interest in the Olympic story? I know that was the year of the bombing, right?
Right. That was the bombing. Man, you know, it was pretty much, everything was happening so fast. We was getting contracts, things was moving. I was just driving pretty much, you know, as a kid, I was about like 19. I really didn't want to do it. She was pretty much making me go pick these people up, go here, go to the airport. And I'm trying
Your mom?
Yeah, my mom, right. So I'm just, you know, under her wings doing it, and I ain't really take to, you know, trying to do it with her. Right. So I just pretty much did it, man. And, you know, 96, it happened so fast because of the Olympics. You know, it's just, I don't have a lot of real stories about that part of it. The bombing, I don't really remember it like that. I remember when it happened, but we wasn't down there. Yeah, we wasn't down there doing that.
Okay. So eventually you started doing celebrity pickups.
Right, yeah. So by doing it, we got the contract from King George through Greg Street to pick up all of the rappers and the entertainers as they come in town. Because he didn't want, King George didn't want to do it anymore. It was long hours, late night, club scene, riff-raff, you know, young people. So you had to deal with a lot. So they pretty much put me in charge of that part of the contract to do pretty much all the Greg Street promotional tours, concerts, birthday bash, and stuff like that came to Atlanta. You know, so that's how we got into doing the celebrity part of it.
So Greg Street kind of.
Yeah, my man Greg. Yeah, V103. Yeah, Greg Street put me in the game.
What was the first celebrity that you picked up?
The first one I picked up that I really remember was 8 Ball MJG. Yep. And cause you know back then they was at the peak, coming out hard. You know, break up. 97, 98. Yep. We did 8 Ball MJG, man, and that was some fun times, man. Fun times. Oh man, cause you got to think they come in town and they going to my hood. I had to take them to the gate.
Oh, for real?
Columbia Drive. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Columbia Drive, man. That was so. You think I'm in the limo?
You talking about the gate, the club?
The club, the gate, the club, yeah. Right. I don't even think it's there no more, man.
Nah, it was still.
Right, but they shut down years ago. But yeah, man. So we go to the gate. No, first I pick them up from the airport, and they had different vehicles they wanted to use during different times. So the itinerary for the airport pickup was 15-passenger van. You know, them big white van. They were popular back in the day. The 2 doors on the side.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, them 15-passenger vans. Yeah, so
20 seats inside.
Right. So they wanted them vans, you know, them long seats, and cause they had little equipment. They had some bags. So I get to the airport. You know, that's when we had to go with the sign. You hold it up. I think we had to put Tony Draper on the sign, something like that. You didn't put the artist's name.
Oh, so like the movies, you had to have
Yeah, sign up, right. So they'll know. So then, you know, they approach it. I think the manager approached it, okay, yeah, we ready, so get them in the van. They were real cool, real down-to-earth cats, man. They made you feel like a part of them, you know, part of the crew once you got with them. You know, they wasn't, some celebrities, man, they nose be up too high. You know, they look down on you because you provide the service. Right. So.
Oh, I get that all the time. They call me cameraman.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm so far more than a limo driver. Right. I'm so far more than a cameraman. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of thought that go into this. Right. You know, so, but when you a master at your craft, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah. They don't see it. They don't see it. They ain't supposed to. Right.
So, 8-ball MJG.
Yeah, man.
How long did you drive around?
So most of the time when the client, you know, celebrity come in town, you have them until departure. So you have the itinerary. So you'll have them from airport pickup, hotel check-in, sound check, radio promo, back to the hotel, any other walkthroughs they got to do, concert, after party. You got them because, you know, for security purposes, they don't have a lot of moving parts on who was driving them around, who being late, being on time. So sometimes like a contract like that, I'm on call 24 hours. They were cool, man. They were funny, man, down to earth. They were like brothers. You know, I could tell if, you know, just the interaction, like if someone right, you know, Ball might say something to MJG. And, you know, it wasn't out of disrespect. It was just like, come on, let's take care of the business. And I picked up on that in the beginning when I got him in the car because, you know, Ball was pretty much the one directing me on what to do, how to do this, where to go. So it was real cool, man. It's a funny little story. When I got him in the van, they said, Ball was like, hey, young blood, you know, we want to get some little treat. So I was like, okay, well, I pretty much know where to go. So we right by that. We at the airport. So I said, let me take y'all over to Jonesboro South, man. I got some family over there.
Oh, Jonesboro South.
Yeah.
The in and out.
In and out. Yeah, you might get you three dimes out, you know, three blunts out of a dime, you know. So I took them over there, man. They got out the van. They were real cool. They met, you know, shook some hands. You know, that's Jonesboro South. People don't know that's where Thug them from.
Young Thug.
Yeah, Young Thug, yeah. But see, Jonesboro South produced a lot of good, solid people, man, throughout the city, man.
Yes, sir.
Kente, man, your Michael Jackson, Charles Jackson. Like, I ain't just saying, I know these people personally. Yeah. So I ain't just, you know, I can call them on the phone and say real solid, man. You know, I remember.
Yeah, I stayed over there. My cousin still stayed over that way.
Yeah. Big Peaches. She see it come up out of that. Good game. Yeah, shout out Good Game. Yeah, so, man, a lot of them cats over there are still solid to this day, man. So it wasn't enough for me to go over there and show some love. Right. So, because, you know, back in the day, I used to go over there, pack the limo up with everybody. I might show them $20 a head, and we hit 559, we hit Blue Flame, we hit Magic, you know. We just ride out because I'm driving a limo. So sometimes it's slow, but you still gotta, you know, get your hustle on. And they you know, they like to ride deep, but going back to 8-ball and MJG, man.
Yeah, so you enjoyed yourself. They got out the car.
Yeah, they got out. They got out.
With all that was going on, they got out the car.
Man, that's what I'm saying. They just cool, man. They down to earth. They like us. They didn't put themselves over nobody. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they got out. So he ended up, I can't remember who he actually shot with, you know, but anyway, he got what he had to get. Allegedly, yeah. Got what, you know, and it was funny because he didn't really like it. You know, he said, it ain't really what I want, but right now we got to keep moving. So, and this is the first time I understood what the blow up was. So pretty much what they did was they put it in the microwave and they made it more fluffy than what it originally was. So he was like, okay, man, I know how to fix
that.
You
talking about the weed?
Yeah. So, you know, he got it. He said, I know how to fix that. So he got it, rolled it back up in the Ziploc bag, put it in the bottom of his shoe, and stepped on it. So I'm like, what the hell he doing? I said, okay.
Ball stepped on it.
Yeah, he stepped on it. Put the bottom of his shoe, stepped back. He put his shoe back on, you know. So, and I'm thinking, like, what the hell he doing? I said, well, shit, that might be safe because we all ride through Atlanta. So, you know, he's smart. That way we get pulled over, they ain't gonna find that. They even tell the man to take his shoe off. Right. So I'm thinking, okay, for protection. Okay, I appreciate that. You know, instead of saying, oh, he is, you know. Right. So I'm saying, oh yeah, that's smart. So he stopped by he said he want to get by the liquor store, stop by the liquor store. So we get to the hotel. So he ended up bringing it back out, and it's now back compressed. And I was like, oh, that's how you do it. Cause back then, we into the little, what we doing, whatever. So I'm like, okay. And it came back bud. He showed me, he was like, yeah, it's back bud now, so I can do what I gotta do. So, that was kind of cool. So we sat back, drank a little bit.
So everybody rebudded the weed.
Rebudded the weed, compressed it back up. I was like, man, that was slick though, but that was cool. It was cool to see that because that's how you learn. That's how you pick up on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing what you're doing. We was out there, so I'm like, okay, that was pretty cool to see.